Okay. Good morning, class. Okay, settle down. So, before we move to our new topic, let's have a recap on our past lesson. So, what is our lesson yesterday? Okay. Yes, Maris. A common network cable. Okay. So, what are those common network cable that we discussed? Anyone? Yes, Marsha. Give one. A UTP cable. Other? Other hand. Yes, Nero. A quashal. Other? Yes, Lian. A twisted pair. And last, yes, me. A fiber optic. Okay. So, do you have any question about our lesson yesterday? Okay. None. Okay. So, if none, let's move on to our new topic today. But before that, we'll have a game. Are you excited about the game? Okay. I think you are happy. Okay. So this game is entitled Picture Zoom. So technically, the direction for this game is every time you didn't guess the picture will be zoomed out until you figure what the image is. Okay. So let's have a example. Let's have a example. So for example, so anyone guess? Okay, let's zoom out. Anyone? None? Michael! Yes, you are raising your hand, Michael. A router? Let's see. It is router. Oh. Oh, very good. It's a router. Okay, let's give a round of applause for Michael. Okay. So I think you are now ready. That is for our example. So ready, set, go. So anyone? You can guess based on the picture. Okay, let's zoom out. Anyone? Okay, none. Let's zoom out. Anyone? Okay, Nico, you are raising your hand. What do you think the image is? Our stripper. Let's see. Others? A crimping tool. Let's see if this crimping tool. Oh, it's a crimping tool. Okay, let's move on to our new image. Who wants to guess? None. Oh, let's zoom out. Anyone? 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 Okay, none. Oh. Yes, William, you're raising your hand. What image is this? A land tester. Let's see if it's an land tester. Okay, it's an Ethernet cable tester. So let's give him a round of applause. Very good. So let's move to the next picture. Let's zoom out. Anyone who can guess based on the picture? None. Let's zoom out. Anyone? Anyone? Yes, Liam, you're raising your hand. What is image? A stripping tool. Let's see if it is an stripping tool. Yan. Very good, Liam. It's a stripping tool or a wire stripper. Let's give him a round of applause. Very good. So, I think it's a last image. Anyone? 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 Nah, let's zoom out. Anyone? Yes, Nico, you are raising your hand. What image is this? It's an RJ45 connector. Very good. So let's give him a round of applause. Okay. Anyone? 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 Let's zoom out. Okay. You're raising your hand, Miko. A UTP cable. Let's see if it's an UTP cable. Oh, it's an UTP cable. Okay. Very good. Let's give him a round of applause. Okay. So, are you familiar with this picture, Rubil? In, in what instance did you encounter these things? Is there any tools, materials in your house? Is the same with this tool? Where did you use it? Yes, Mika, you are raising your hand. Okay. You see those pictures in your house. Very good. Others? Other? Yes, Lila, you are raising your hand. Okay, you see it when you are creating an Ethernet cable. Very good. That leads to our topic for today. So, Nico, based on the answer of your classmate, what do you think is our topic for today? Creating an Ethernet cable, right? Very good. Let's move on. So, our topic for today is about creating Ethernet cable. So, but first, let's define what is an Ethernet cable. Who? Yes, Nico, you are raising your hand. Ethernet cable. Very good. It is. It links our device to our network. So this is the picture of an Ethernet cable. And as Nico said, Ethernet cable is used to connect your computer directly to the router. or our networks. Okay, so do you have any question about that? Anyone? None. Let's proceed. So, Ethernet cable have two types. Are you familiar with those types? Anyone? Yes, Maurice, you are raising your hand. A straight through Ethernet cable. What is the other one? Yes. Rico, you are raising your hand. A crossover Ethernet cable. Very good. So let's give them a round of applause. Hey, let's proceed. So, so we have a two types of Ethernet cable. We have a straight through and a crossover. So, what do you think are the difference between a straight through and a crossover? Okay. Okay. Raisa, you're raising your hand. Okay. Straight through is used for what? Okay. It uses an internet or it links internet from our router to our computer. So, by that, what do you think is a crossover? Okay, that's right. It's used for sharing. Okay, or peer to peer to our computer. Okay, let's see if their answer is correct. So straight through is used for internet and crossover is used for no internet or peer to peer computer. Okay. So do you have any question about this? None? Let's proceed to the other differences. Other differences is straight through is most commonly used and a crossover, as your classmate said, crossover is used for sharing. Okay, so do you have any question about that? Okay, and let's proceed. So, straight through yan, and crossover. So, in terms of color, straight through have a same color at both ends. So each ends has a same color. While crossover ends with different. Okay, let's see if, what I am talking about. So as you can see, both ends of our crossover is like or same. Okay, while in the other hand, yeah, as you can see, what do you observe? Yes, Miko? Okay, they are different from each other. Very good. Let's proceed. So, do you have any question? Okay, none so far. So, let's proceed. So, uh, that's what I'm saying about straight through. As you can see, what do you observe? Yes, Mika, you are raising your hand. Okay, very good. They are same. So, when we test our straight through cable, color value and tester value has the same 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, and 8, 8. So these are the color must be seen in our tester. So if that is the case in our straight through, what do you think is in our crossover? Different color. Very good. As you can see, they are different. White orange, white green. The other hand, orange, green, white orange, blue, therefore. Okay. So do you have any question about that? Okay, none. Let's proceed. So let's move on to creating our Ethernet. So before we can create our Ethernet cable, let's discuss what are the tools and materials and creating in it. So, do you have any idea about that? Okay, yes. So let's proceed. So, the first, what tools is? Yes, Mikai. A crimping tool. Very good. So, what is the use of crimping tool? Okay, yet attach our connector to our cable. Very good. Other? What picture is this? Yes. Yes, William. Our stripper. So, what is the use of wire stripper? Okay, very good. It removes the insulation of our electric wires. So it can only uh, it can also use for cutting our wire. Oh, what picture is this? Yes, Erlinda. Okay, Elan tester. So what is or Ethernet cable tester? So what is the use of this? It is used to test our cables. Very good. So this is an RJ45 connector. So it is most commonly used for an Ethernet cable. Okay, and lastly, yes, Nico, an UTP cable, which is the cable used in creating our Ethernet. Okay, so do you have any question about that? Okay, let's proceed. So here are the steps in creating our Ethernet cable. Okay, step 1. Based on the picture, what do you think is our first step? Anyone? Yes, Kelly. Okay, we will cut our cable 1 inch. Okay, very good. Cut into plastic sheet 1 inch from the end of the cut cable. Okay, so do you have any question about that? Okay, none. Let's proceed to our second step. Okay, so from the picture, what can you say? Okay, okay, Kelly, you're raising your hand again. Okay, we will pair each of the same color. Okay, untwist, pair the similar color and straighten the wire. Okay, so do you have any question about the second step? None. So let's proceed to our third step. Okay, so based on the picture, what do you think is our third step? Yes, Miko, you're raising your hand. Cut our cable. Okay, but you need to wear gloves, huh? So don't follow that picture. You need to wear gloves. So cut the crossbar from the cut sleeve to the end of the wires. Okay, so do you have any question about that? None. So let's proceed to fourth step. Based on the picture, what do you think is the fourth step? Yes, Glide? Okay, you need to push through our cable to our RJ45. So make sure that it will fits to our RJ45 and it will be correct same color or correct color when you insert it. Okay. Push the wire into the connector and make sure the wires are go all the way in. Okay, so do you have any question about that? None. So let's proceed. Okay. Yes. Ibarra. Okay, you will put your cable with RJ45 in our crimping tool. Then we will crimp it. And then after that, we will test. Okay, very good, very well said. Okay, number 5. Carefully place the connector in the alternate crimping tool and cinch down on the handles tightly and make sure to test the cables before installing them to check your work. Okay, that is the last step. Okay, so do you have any question about the steps? Anyone? Before we proceed? Anyone? Anyone? So now, let's begin. Okay, occupational health and safety or OHS. What do you think is the importance? Why we need to follow occupational health and safety or OHS? Anyone? Yes, Basilio, you're raising your hand. Okay, for safety and very good. Anyone? Others? Yes, Sisa. Okay, very good. It is used or we need to follow OHS to prevent accident. Okay. Or hurt other people or even harm yourself. Very good. Let's give him a round of applause. Okay. So what are the OHS that we need to follow when we are creating our Ethernet cable? Anyone who can give? Okay. Basilio again. Okay, wear eyeglasses when cutting or stripping. Very good. Other? Yes, Julie. Wear gloves when cutting. Okay, so don't follow the other picture she's in before. Okay, okay. Yes, Narciso, you're raising your hand. So make sure that all our tools are good. Okay, very good. And lastly, Kelly. Oh, okay. Make sure that you are watching what you are doing. Okay. So you need to be focused on what you are doing. Okay, so you know. So do you have any question about that? Do you have any question about OHS?